Okay, guys, disclaimer here. You might hear me reading like a book. I'm going off script because I don't know how to explain good instructions. So you might hear me reading as a book. Another disclaimer with take these calculations, your own judgment. Don't come for me. Okay. Also, if you see I did something wrong in this video, let me know in the comments. Other than that, let's get. Hello, everyone. Have you ever thought of converting real world floor plan numbers to the Sims 4 tiles? Today, I'm going to teach you the exact secret code used by pro builders to ensure your digital builds match real life down to the exact inch. So, before we do any math, we need to know our baseline unit of measurement. So, we write this down, or I'll send you guys my notes. Um, right now, it will be, if you guys hear a lot of breathing noise, please don't mind that. Okay. Um, I'm wearing a headset, like one of those customer representative headsets. So that means everything seems so darn close. But continue on. One grid, for example, one single, excuse me, caps lock, but I'm gonna keep on caps lock. One single grid tile in The Sims 4 build mode equals to exactly 32 inches. If you convert 32 inches into feet, that means one tile represents 2.66 feet. Now, when you calculate your blueprint walls, the math will rarely give you a perfect clean whole number. It will almost always give you a decimal because the game engine does not allow fractional or half walls. For example, this is the whole wall we are talking about. Even if you try to do a half, no matter how many times you do it, the game systematically won't help you. So you have to have a crucial design choice to make as a builder. You can either round down or you can round up. Let's look how both paths affect your game. So let's take this real world living room wall that measures 12 by 6, but 12 feet and 6 inches. Step one, we convert everything to total inches. 12 feet multiplied by 12. So let's do that. 12 times that by 12 equals 144. So we add the remaining 6 inches to that 144, give us 150. So we divide that by 32. That will equals that to 4.68 tiles. Now look at that number, 468 here. As a designer here, there are two ways you can handle this using the 2.66 rule. Okay. Approach A, the cozy builder. If you round down to 4 tiles, you are choosing a cozy build layout. This is perfect. Tiny apartments. It will keep the exterior of the house looking incredibly compact and true to a small real world footprint. The downside, you will have to be highly strategic with furnishing placement so your Sims don't trigger pathfinding errors. The approach B is a spacious builder. So this really fluctuates it really depends if you want to round up or if you want to round down. So I also made a conversion sheet for you guys so that will help you because the last recording I did was beating around the bush. But approach B, which means the rounded up method, The spacious builder, if you round it up by 68, 4.68, which means it's five tiles, up to five tiles, you are choosing the spacious build layout. In the Sims 4, the Sims need a full empty tile of clearance just to walk comfortably past objects. Rounding up gives your Sims the breathing room they need to navigate the house smoothly without getting stuck. It makes the room slightly larger than real life, but it guarantees excellent gameplay flow or gameplay direction. So remember, there is no right single answer between rounding up and rounding down. The best builders look at the room type. For a tight bedroom, round down to keep it cozy. For a busy living room or a hallway, keep round up to keep the traffic moving. Never depend on your calculations. You can depend on when it comes to get the guide, like the guidance of it, but you got to use your own eyes. Let's do the math again with my conversion. So, with my simple conversion, I have a calculation sheet which describes if you want a bigger build. When it comes, if you want to make your builds more spacious, maybe you want to round it down a notch. Maybe you want to take it to a 6 to a 5. So I made an inches chart sheet for the math that I'm about to describe you. There are three conversions for these calculations. The first one is by Sahm Bean. Then there's the second one that I made for Sahm Bean, which is the precise one. Okay. Then I got my own where you just the easy way is by just dividing it by two, a whole two, instead of using 2.6 or divided by 32. Show you a good example. So we're going to still use this floor plan here. And let's do the Sahm Bean conversion. The Sahm Bean conversion is 12 feet by 6 with 15 by 5 or 15 feet by 5. So we got 12 feet by 6 inches. We can use the 2.6. I'm going to show you the 2.66 in a second. I'm going to show you this method here. So you want to do 12 feet times that by 12 equals that to 144. Then plus that by 6 inches equals that to 150. Now, with that 150, you want to 150 divide that by 32 equals that to 4.68. You want to then you can either let it stay at 4, but mathematically you want to round it up to 5. So this will give you 5 tiles wide or width. With the other method I'm about to show you, this is let me go ahead and put this as method 1, for example, so you guys can see the difference. So method 1 is 12 feet times 12 equal that 144 plus that by 6 inches is 150. 150 divided by 32 is 4.68 by 5 tiles wide and 5 tiles width. So then we're going to do the here, which is 15 feet by 5. 15 feet by 5. So 15 feet by 5 inches. This means it will be 15 feet times 12 equals 15 times that by 12 give us 180 plus that by 5. Give me 1 second, y'all. 180. Okay, 180. I got it. My bad, you guys. Plus that by 5 equals 185. So 185. So that means 185 divide that by 32 equals that to 182 divide that by 185 divide that by 32 equals to 5.28. Now, if it's below a half or below 0.50, it will just stay at 5 tiles. Long or length, however you want to go about it. Okay, now method 2. So let me write down method. So method 2 will be the one I put down in video. So this is different than method 1. So you gotta do 12 feet by 6 inches. And this will be the same thing up and above. I'm just trying to show you guys something. So you got 12 by 6 inches, and you want to convert that 6 inches to feet, or how much can 6 inches go into feet, basically. So what that means is by 6 inches will equal to a half. So it will equal to 12 feet by 50. And that's it for that one, for that calculation. Now you want to do 1250 divided by 2.66. 32 inches squared still equals to 2.66. Okay, so 1250 divided by that by 2.66 will give us the same number. Now that will equal to 5 tiles. Now, the second method I am showing you is that you can go in depth however you like to. You can round up or round down however you like to. But Sam and Bean's chart only show from, and I'll show you theirs right quick, only go from 0 to 6 inches. If you guys can see, for example, let me zoom in precisely so you guys can see it. So you guys see how it go by 0 by 6, 0 by 6, 0 by 6. This if you want to be precise in your builds. I still put theirs in because I got inspired by them. So this same do the same thing with the feet. The other side, which is this right here, 15 feet by 5. So what you want to do is 15 feet dash by 5 inches equals that too. So I'm going back to my sheet where I present you guys like a little cheat sheet that I made. So 5 equals 41.6, but I rounded up to 42, decimal value of 42.42. So that equals to 15 inches, 15 feet, because you want the inches converted into feet. So it would be 42. And so then also you want to do 15.42 divided that by 2.66 equals that to up here 5.79, which equals to 6 tiles. And now that will mean that your thing, excuse me, that means you gotta go by the layout of 5 by 6. So that means 5 wide slash width, whereas X, let me do this little small X here, 6 tiles long slash length. Long slash length. third method, which is the method I currently use, is for if you want more room for your Sims characters. That's why I made a conversion chart and everything. So my method three is all the same thing, but this time we're not doing it by 2.66. We're not doing it by 32, divided by 32. We are doing it by the whole number of 2. So, for example, we got 12 feet by 6 inches. So we're going to convert that by 12.50. Now we're going to do this by 12.50 divided that by 2. Now this only works if you do not want decimal values in your calculations. This is just convert this to a whole number, or maybe bigger than the number that you currently see within these method 1 and method 2. So we're going to do 12.5 divided by 2. This will give me 6. So basically it will go up a notch. You see how it went by 5 tiles, now it went straight to 6. So it'll be 6 tiles. Then we're doing the same thing. 15 feet by 5 inches. This will equal to, we're doing the same thing, 15.42. You can stick this with 15.41. We can do, you can round it up by 42. You round it up by 1, however you like it. But we're going to do 41, for example. And we're going to do 15.41. Divide that by 2. That will equals to 15.41. Divide that by 2. Equals that to 7. Now, this is all, there's no single right answer for this. Let me put that 5 back in there. Yeah, there is no right or wrong answer for this. This is just based off your own judgment. But I will help you. I will try to introduce you to my conversion charts. My conversion chart is the ones you can use for width and length. Okay, this is using the third method that I showed you, which is this method here, which is 12 feet by 6 inches. So if we type in the living room now, this only works if you got, so we're going to do the living room here. So we got the living room. So the feet is over here is 12 by 6. So we're going to do 12 and we're going to do this by 6. This is actually doing the math for you. And you see how it got to 6. This is using the third method. And the full conversion is using the simple convert, the like simple conversion, the full version. The full conversion will help you with both. So basically it help you with the width of the room and the length of the room. And the formulas is already input in there, but I will still put in the video of the calculations that you should do for the first method, the second method, and the third method. These notes will be on the video, and this right here, these 2 notes that I did right here is going to be up on the video as well for important information. But other than that, use this based on your own judgment and use this based on how it looks. Use this as a guide and a tool. Do not use this as a fully and solely on it. So, yep. So you got 3 methods to help you out. And if you got, it doesn't matter if the number is the same with each of them. Like you see how method 2 and method 1 got 5, but the width got to 6. This one got to 5. If you want more precision, I highly recommend method 2. But if you want more like, whole numbers, like you want bigger numbers, method 3. Now, if you want precision, it's the Sam and Bean method. It's just method 1. But you have to strategically know what you're placing in your build to do method 1. So that's why I said method 1, method 2, method 3. Use it in your own way, shape, or form. So I know that was a lot for you guys. If you need to rewind and go back and pause to get some information, you can. As soon as this video we uploaded, I don't have no control over you guys' lives. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the speed build. And I will not be doing a voiceover for the speed build. But yeah, take some of these methods and try to use it on your own. Other than that, I hope you guys have a blessed day and a blessed Sunday.
I really appreciate all of y'all, like, from the bottom of my shoelaces.